It's the rock star, Mr. Rock Lokester in the building, back with another one. Today, man, this is what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about why Ferguson is so dangerous as it is. Now, Ferguson has always been dangerous, but when the new era came in, it was systematically made dangerous, even more dangerous. Because, see, Ferguson Unit, this is where they sent all like the essays used like to say, the rascals, like the Nia like to say, the gangsters. This is where they send all them. So, like, when you acting up in the county and you go to the diagnostic unit, or what you would call the classification unit now, right? And especially if you acting up over there. See, that's what gets you classified to gladiator units, right? They look at your case, they look at your behavior, and then they figure out where they want to put you, right? So you have several different gladiator units. Like I went to Beto. That was my first unit, Beto 1. Anybody could tell you about Beto 1. Gladiator out the game, right? All the stuff I seen and been through on Beto 1 could not prepare me for Ferguson. Ferguson was a complete different monster, period. It's a different monster from the living conditions, the inmates, and the laws. So when other gladiator farms have purges where they say, okay, we finna get rid of all our troublemakers, we finna get rid of all the gang members, we finna ship them out. They ship them to Ferguson. When there's riots, when there's major riots, this is facts. When there's major riots, when they had the major riot on Smith Unit and the SA lost his life to a pickaxe, we got like 2-3 buses of the rioters to Smith Unit. From Smith Unit to Ferguson. When they had the big riot on All Red, they sent them a buses loads to Ferguson Unit. So what they do is the inmates that accidentally end up there that they really shouldn't have been there, and they don't have certain crimes, and they're not actually violent offenders within the penal system. See, them the ones they exchange out, right? And they exchange them out. Let me tell you something. When we have riots on Ferguson Unit, they don't do nothing but lock you down, put you on 3-row, whatever they're going to do, depending on who it is, how many people, lock you down. Then when you come up off of lockdown, they send you to medium custody or closed custody. You don't leave the unit. They do not get rid of their violent offenders. They keep them. It's the same way with the laws. When a lot of the laws that come over there that's already been in the system got in trouble on another unit. And 9 times out of 10, it was because of a use of force, a major use of force. And they probably got in trouble, got a write-up, got demotion. A lot of the rank come over there because they got demoted. That's why a lot of the rank end up, excuse me, hold on. That's how a lot of the rank end up over there, because they got demoted. And a lot of officers come over there because they got in trouble, and usually it's from major use of force. So now, not only do you have people who are going to harm you that's inmates, you have the same ones that's going to harm you that is officers. They are just aggressive. I never seen nothing. When I was on Beto, them laws respect you. They don't do no tripping. They don't even like to search you now. They don't even like to pat search you. They just, hey, I'm going to do my 8 and hit the gate. Look, y'all do what y'all want to do. This y'all world. Not Ferguson. When I got to Ferguson, the females all up here hollering at inmates. It's just like, it's chaos. They hollering at inmates. The inmates hollering back. I'm like, it was like pure. I was like, what the hell is going on over here? That's how Ferguson was. Pure chaos. So what they do is they ship all the most violent inmates to Ferguson and they keep them. The inmates that usually leave off Ferguson is inmates who are not violent. The rest of them, that's why they call it Gilligan's Island. That's why when you go up on Ferguson and you talk to me like, how long you been over here? 15 years. How long you been over here? 21 years. How long you been over here? 19 years. Everybody over there do big time over there. They do not let you go, especially if you have a violent crime and you have been violent within that penal system. The white boys that come over there, they are very unlucky. They are unlucky, period. Or they got tired of playing with you and they said, you know what? Oh, you think you tough? We got somewhere we're going to send you. We're going to send you to Ferguson Unit. Wrong place to go. Let me tell you. Hold on. I'm going to tell you how them laws will do you. So I'm going to tell you about how they did this essay, right? But this is how they do all the time. This happens at least every other day. At the very least, every other day. This happens. Major use of forces and fighting the laws happen at least every other day. And I'm being generous by saying every other day. So we go on the chow one day. And white boys, the laws, they telling Mexican inmate, like, I don't know what they arguing about, but something about the line because they stay off the line, whatever. So it escalates. So with the white laws, this is what they do because, you know, we're in Midway, Texas, and they are the big employer of a country town called Midway, Texas, which is full of white people. Okay? Get that understood. I don't have to say no more about that situation right there, right? So when a white officer getting into it with a Spanish person or a black person, right, and the other white officers see, they automatically come, right? Make a group around you. So this is what they do because they're running chow. So the hallways are packed, right? So when it starts to escalating, one of them get on the walkie-talkie. Boom. They got him in the corner. So you got the wall and then you got the crash gate, right? Right here. So they got him in the corner. The crash gate ain't nothing but bars. Big bars. Metal bars. So they got him in the corner, right? And they got him surrounded. So they tell all the other inmates, they let the ones that's in the hallway go through, close the crash gate. This is right here at G Block. Close the crash gate. So now you got G, H, and 1 and 2 dorm. But they didn't close the crash gates between these two, right? Then you got IJKL. Everybody that was in the hallway there, they tell the law on the key, put everybody back on the block. So right after that, that's all SEG. So nothing's moving there anyway. So after that, then that's when you got C, D, and then you got the infirmary and all that. They closed up crash gates. Everybody else that was in the hallway, send them back in the chow hall. So the hallway now is going to be empty. This is how they do. They clear it out. So once they get him, I already talked to him to get him, all right, he didn't like, okay, here go my ID, whatever. We'll turn around because all of this, we're going to put these cuffs on you. We're going to take you down here to solitary. Put the cuffs on him. Once they put the cuffs on him, grab him by his shirt, boom, right into the bar. Bust his head wide open. I'm on G Block, so I see the whole issue. Boom, blood everywhere instantly. Metal bars, blood everywhere instantly. Then slam them on the goddamn ground. Then they all on them, knees on them, and all of that. The hallway is clear. Nobody can help you. Nobody can help you. People put themselves in them situations like that all the time. And the officers, they wait for that because this is what they do. Because everybody wants their respect, right? Just like we want our respect, they want their respect. And if they feel like if they tell you to do something and you don't do it, well then we're going to make an example out of you. Just like the inmates make example out of them, and we make an example out of other inmates. So even with the officers, your life is definitely in danger if you don't know how to navigate this type of stuff with them. This stuff never went on Vito. That's what I'm telling you. Never. So that was a whole new thing to me. Let me tell you. Then the hallway clear. They take him to the infirmary. You're not going to see them laws no more. They're not coming back over there. And you're not going to see him no more. Next time you see him, he's probably going to be on closed custody. On top of that, even though he didn't do nothing. Boy, with these eyes and seen. Man, it's a lawman named Morris. Hey, I'm going to call his name. Because I can't stand that cop Negro. Fuck. Him and another white officer named Gusendorf. Right? So, Morris has a girlfriend that works in SEG. I don't know why. She looked like a transgender. I swear to God. Swear to God. She looks like a straight transgender. I'm talking about Adam Apple, big hand, hard cheekbones, all of that. That's his girlfriend, right? Y'all make sure y'all get subscribed up too, man. Because like I say, man, I swear to tell the raw truth, nothing but the whole truth, so help me God. And I got so many stories I'm going to tell y'all. And it's going to, raw story, yeah. The real, what, all that. So, his girlfriend working SEG. So, the white inmate, he's jacking on her. We all know what jacking is. He's jacking on her, right? So, and she thinks she all of that too. Like, look. So anyway, they get into it. He called her out her name. He called her the N-word or whatever. I don't even know if that's true. Because we don't even know what's true. Anyway, she would go out there, go tell him, oh, he was jacking on me and he called me some ends and this and that, this and that. So when you in SEG, before you can even leave out your cell, you know, you got to kneel down, stick your hands at the bean chute where they feed you at, get cuffed, and then you come out. So they get him out. They take him to the SEG office. Mind you, this is at the night shift. So, I don't even think we got I don't even think we had a lieutenant. I think we had a captain on the night shift. That was it. They're gonna always stay in the captain's office. There's no lieutenant, and then the rest is just sergeants. So anyway, though, but SEG is its own world. It's its own world. So they take him to the SEG office, and they get him in the SEG office, and they beat him. So the white boy Gusendorf, he always said that, you know, he knew all this contact sport. I mean, you know, like martial arts, MMA. He always that was the rumor. So they say though, he up in there like kicking him in the head, boom, like with his shin and stuff. And Morris, which is the black dude, which is her boyfriend, you know, they beat him. They beat him so bad they had to send him to the hospital. Right now, to this day, or when that happened, he had brain damage, all type of broken bones in his face, everything. And they got jammed up. The white boy told on the black dude, but the black dude didn't get jammed for that. Look it up. You can look it up. You can Google that. Morris got jammed up for falsifying documents for lying about the incident. And he ended up getting some time for it, like 2 years, some petty time. But they did not get time for having an inmate cuffed up that can't even protect himself and beating him so bad that he got brain damage. That is a fact. That's why I say, hey, love don't live here. No one is coming to help you when you go there. You got to remember that, man. So a lot of people think there ain't no game. That nobody's coming to help you. No matter what is going on. If somebody's snatching your cookies, nobody's coming to help you. If somebody's beating you, I don't care if it's inmate or an officer. Nobody's coming to help you. You're on your own. That is the danger. And you're on your own with a bunch of very, very violent offenders who can act out at any time, and violent officers who will act out at any time for any bit of little slight that they think you slighted them. Because on Ferguson Unit, you take no slights. You take no disrespect. Any little respect, you better take it. You better not take it, because let me tell you something. You do something or let somebody do something to you, and I'm looking, or he looking, or they looking, and we looking, and we like, first thing out our mouth, and the first thing in our mind, out our mouth is, oh, he a hoe. Now you are prey. So let me tell y'all this last story, man. I was over there probably like 4 months then. I'm on I Block, right? So we all in the day room again. We finna go to chow. I'm gonna show you how violent that things can get so quick over something so little. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button, man. Y'all get subscribed up, man. Y'all make sure y'all share too, man. Share it, man. Look, I'm gonna show you how quick. So I never forget it. I remember this like it was yesterday. So a little skinny black dude. He might have been about 5'11", bald head. I barely know anybody over here. I only been over 4 months, but I'm with the homies anyway. I just mess with the homies. So, and it's another fat dude. He like about maybe 5'9", 5'10", fat, bald headed. I never forget these people. So the fat dude's sitting on the front bench looking at TV. So they calling chow out the door. So I'm always last. I like to be in the last group. I don't know. We roll, and then we roll to the chow hall. We gonna roll 5, 6, 7 deep. We rolling together, the homies. And but I always like to be last, right? So I'm like the last, 15 people in the day room, something like that. 15, 20 people in the day room. I see the black dude, he go over there, the skinny black dude. He go over there and tell the fat dude, he tell him something. Fat dude look up. I don't know what's going on at this time. I'm going to tell you what this was behind, though. So you stay here. I'm going to tell you what this was behind. Fat dude look up, say something. So the skinny dude say something to him again. The fat dude get up. When the fat dude get up, skinny dude hit him. Bam! And it was like nobody seen it. And I don't even think the fat dude knew, because it was a delayed reaction. But what he did was he came out with a shank, popped him right there. Pop! So fat dude, boom. And he think he finna fight. So he threw his hands up. I don't think he realized that he had a shank, because he threw his hands up. But when he threw his hands up, the skinny dude, bam, popped him in the arm. I've never seen nothing like this ever in my life except in the movies. This was the first and only time I ever seen nothing like this. When he hit him, bam, blood squirted. I'm talking about 5, 6, 7. I lie to you not. Blood squirted. I swear to God. Blood squirted. I'm like, golly. So dude like, but he's still trying to put his hand up. He popped him again. Blood squirted. I'm like, damn. So he put his hand down. He tried to put the other one up, and he popped him in that one. Blood didn't squirt out that one though. Popped him in that one. But the dude still, he know if I run, see that's everybody in the penitentiary know. That's why when you get in rides, especially when we ride with the essays, you fight. You don't run. Because if you run, you finna get popped all in your back. No matter what, you run. But I think old boy got so scared because when he popped him the first time, he's supposed to attack him. You attack right then. You don't let him set up and swing again. You attack right then. Everybody in the penitentiary knows this. You do not run and you attack. If a person got a shank, you attack. You have to use that barbarianism in you because it's life or death situation. And that is sad that people have to go through that. We had to go through that. So look, hit him the next time. Boom. Finally, though, he take off running. But the dude don't chase him. He like, I did what I came to do. But he's pacing now, right? So he paced this way, right? So he got everybody so shook in the day room because we ain't got no bangers out here. We don't know what's going. This man didn't went berserk. We don't know what he might do, right? So he paced this way, and everybody like, move this way. And then he'll go this way, then everybody will pace this way. Then finally, the dude ends up going to the door, right? And the law let him out, and then close the door right back. We all up in here, and this dude pacing, we don't know what the hell is on his mind or what he might do. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like, oh. But you know, they finally come in, the laws come in, and he don't even trip. He just dropped the blade, and they gaffled him up. I never seen either one of them again. But I'm just showing you just how randomly that your life can be in danger. Just going to try to go get you a meal, man. So y'all need to make sure y'all stay y'all ass up out of there. Because that ain't for nobody, man. And I appreciate y'all time. I appreciate every one of y'all, man. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button, man. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe and y'all share. And y'all make sure y'all jump up in them comments, man. Because I'm going to get back at you, man. Call me Mr. Right Back at you. It's the Rock Lokester, man. I holla at y'all, man.